In this video, we previewed the 50th season of the PBA by discussing yung 5 teams to watch, no? Yung tingin natin na koponan na dapat abangan, no? For the coming 50th season. Of course, lahat naman ng koponan ay dapat nating abangan din for the 50th season. But again, tong limang to, siguro mas kabang-abang dahil sa mga either sa mga pickups na kanilang ginawa during the off-season or yung mga trades na pinull off nila nung off-season nga, and even yung siguro yung mga draft picks, no, na kanilang nakuha also for this coming 50th season. So again, 5 teams to watch, no, para sa atin, no. And una sa lahat, unahin natin, no, yung Magnolia, no. One team to watch nga for the 50th season for obvious reasons, no, dahil meron silang bagong coach in LA Tenorio, no. LA Tenorio moving from Ginebra after 13 years. He will now take on a new challenge as the playing head coach ng Magnolia, no. Tama po, no. Playing head coach si LA Tenorio for this season. He is listed in the injured reserve list. So, hindi pa po nagre-retire as a player si LA Tenorio. But again, he clarified na even though nasa injured reserve list siya and may chance ang makapaglaro siya, ay hindi niya pipilitin. Umaga for emergency purposes lang yan dahil nga tingin niya ay isang mahirap na trabaho yung playing coach, no? And according to him, only si Sonny Jaworski ang makakagawa nun. But nevertheless, Eddie Tenorio is in the lineup, so may posibilidad na maglaro siya. So kaya kaabang-abang itong Magnolia is of course because of Eddie Tenorio as he takes charge, no, with the hot shots, no. He replaces Chito Victorero, no, after 9 years with the team, no. And in those 9 years, Magnolia won one championship, 2018 Governors Cup. But since then, nakilala yung Magnolia sa kanilang mga playoff failures, no. Kaya yung ibang fans ay tinawag na intro voice itong Magnolia kasi may mga pagkakataon na hot start sila, no. Maganda yung kanilang simula for the conference, but eventually as the conference progresses ay hindi nila nasusustain yung kanilang hot start, and eventually ay na-out sila, out of contention sa playoff. So let's see kung may pagbabagong mangyayari sa Magnolia with Eli Tenorio as the head coach. And then of course meron ding mga additions, no, like Javi Gomez Deliano being acquired in a trade with Terra Firma during the off-season. Javi Gomez Deliano babalik sa PBA, no, after playing for a couple of seasons sa Korea, no. And again, he's back in the PBA, this time with Magnolia. And then Rafi Verano also with Magnolia, late signee. And then Gab Gomez, their rookie. And then Paulo Taha, a veteran with Northport, moving on to Magnolia. And si Yukian Andrada, their first rounder, kasama rin sa Magnolia, but he will still finish his commitments sa San Beda in the NCAA. So si Javi Gomez Deliano, no, expected to fill that role na iniwan ni William Navarro, dahil itong si William Navarro also signing sa Korea after becoming a free agent with Magnolia. And again, key holdovers, Xavier Lucero signing a fresh deal with Magnolia during the off-season. And of course, the usual suspects, Mark Baroka, Ian Sangalang, and Paul Lee. So again, Magnolia, team to watch. Can LA Tenorio get Magnolia over the hump? Yun yung ating aabangan for the 50th season of the PBA. Next team to watch, TNT. So after coming off a near Grand Slam, winning 2 championships in the 49 season, TNT one of the teams to watch as well, dahil kung titingnan nyo yung roster nila ngayon ay mukhang nag-upgrade sila, no, with Kevin Ferrer being signed by TNT following a couple of seasons with Northport and Terra Firma. Yung most recently naglaro siya sa Terra Firma. And Kevin Ferrer playing again with a contender, and we all know na si Kevin Ferrer nag-champion na rin yan in the past with Barangay Ginebra. So you know that Kevin Ferrer has that championship experience pag naglaro sa isang winning team. He really fits yung pagiging role player sa isang winning team. And then Tyrus Hill, pumirma rin sa TNT. Uh, he will be displaying his athletic ability with the tropang 5G, and of course, a last minute signing itong si Gio Halalon, no? And Gio Halalon will uh, palalalimin pa niya yung backcourt ng TNT, no, with nandun na nga si Reynan Batak, Jason Castro, and Jordan Heading, and now Gio Halalon also part of TNT. So very intriguing yung naging moves ng TNT, no? In my opinion, nag-upgrade sila with the presence of Gio Halalon, Kevin Ferrer, and Tyrus Hill. Of course, mukhang crowded yung guard position ng TNT with Heading ng Batak, and of course Jason Castro there. But itong si Castro, posibleng next year pa siya maglaro, no, after sustaining that injury, no, dun sa kaniyang tuhod, no, to be exact yung patellar tendon niya. So matatagalan pa yung return ni Jason Castro. So perhaps may slot si Gio Halalon dito sa team na to with Jason Castro still out for a couple more months. And again, yung key holdover sila, Calvin Oftana, after a good season, is back a lot healthier. Naka-recover na siya from that ankle injury that he sustained last season. And then Aror Pogoy also had his share of injuries, hamstring during the finals sa Philippine Cup. And then Heading, a lot healthier as well. Brandon Ganuelas Roser, fresh from signing a new contract, 2-year contract with TNT. And then Reynan Batak, no, after missing the Philippine Cup playoffs, ay nagbabalik para sa TNT, and he definitely wants to redeem himself after missing the playoffs. So again, TNT, an intriguing team to watch para sa season na ito, following their moves. And siyempre TNT wants to bounce back dito sa Philippine Cup. Abangan natin kung there will be a redemption sa part ng TNT for this Philippine Cup. So again, another team to watch is Blackwater, no? Itong Blackwater mukhang in a way, sa ating estimation, no, they have a chance to battle for a playoff spot for the 50th season, no, with the addition of course, Dalf Panopio, the number 3 pick in the draft. Itong si Dalf Panopio at 6'1". Alright, no, medyo nawala tayo ng konti, but again, si Dalf Panopio, no, picked at number 3 by Blackwater, and very a lot of potential, no, because he has a good skill set, no. First, he can play the point guard, he can be a ball carrier for Blackwater, but he can also be a shooting guard, no. Napatunayan na niya yan in his stint with Batangilas, and even yung kanyang pro career sa India, no. Naglaro kasi si Dalf Panopio sa India, no. So he had a brief stint there, and he showed this offensive ability. And even sa tune-up games, no, he had a game-winning shot pa nga against, I believe that was against no, Meralco, no. He had that game-winning layup. So you know that hindi siya takot to take the big shots in the end game, no. So very intriguing itong Dalf Panopio. He will join forces with Cedric Bearfield and Christian David in some sort of a big three. Pwede mo nga banggitin na big four if you would include RK Ilagan, who is also expected to play well as dito sa 50th season, no, based on the tune-up games, no. Offensively, nag-improve si RK Ilagan, and we even saw that last season, no, yung improvement ni RK Ilagan sa opensa. So again, a very no, yung combination na yon, a lot of potential, no, yung with Cedric Bearfield, Christian David, and RK Ilagan, and then Dalf Panopio. Pagdating sa bigs, medyo kulang pa itong Blackwater, but yung kanilang guards, no, has a potential to give Blackwater the much needed push, no, for a playoff bid, no. So yan ang Blackwater. Again, also part of the Blackwater right now, Paul Zamar kasama na rin sa Blackwater, Dave Murrell returning the PBA, Jack Cruz Dumont, their third rounder shooter, in one of the tune-up games, game-winning shot din siya against Ginebra pa nga. And then Jed Mendoza, after becoming a free agent with Magnolia. Nasa Blackwater na ngayon. And of course, one of the key holders din, no, Troy Malilin. We have to mention him as well dahil mukhang nag-bulk up ng konti itong si Troy Malilin, no. So it's going to be an interesting season, no. Bantayan natin itong Blackwater, no. They might make some waves in this 50th season. And then rain or shine, no. After 3 semi-final appearances in the 49th season, ay kaabang-abang din ng rain or shine. Ang tanong for the 50th season, can they can they level up na after that 3 semi-final appearances? Papasok na kaya ang rain or shine sa finals? Yan ang magiging storyline ng rain or shine for the 50th season. And that, yun pa lang, yung storyline na yun, yung question na yun, they deserve to be in this teams to watch, no, na segment natin, no, itong rain or shine with their performance nga doon sa 49 season. So, ang addition nila, no, Stanley Pringle. Well, many will say na may edad na itong si Stanley Pringle, but if you'll talk to Coach Yeng Giao, itong si Stanley Pringle not only will bring experience to rain or shine, but yung kanyang ability to close out games, no. Yun ang actually one of the things that na-mention ni Coach Yeng Giao about Stanley Pringle. He knows how to close out games. And even si Bo Belga, no, nung nakausap natin sa media day, yan din ang nabanggit niya, no. Stanley Pringle has that ability to close out games. Kasi yun ang tingin niyang kulang sa rain or shine last season, no. When the game is on the line, ay wala pa talagang player yung rain or shine na talagang magte-take charge in those crucial moments, no. Kumbaga, hindi pa sila experienced when it comes to that. But with Stanley Pringle around, it's either siya ang gagawa in the clutch, or maybe yung ibang players will learn to play in the clutch with Stanley Pringle around. So again, intriguing itong rain or shine. And because of that, I believe na they are one of the teams to watch because nga dun sa kanilang semi-final appearance last season. And as of now, si Stanley Pringle pa lang talaga yung addition nila dahil sila Christian Manaytay, June Roque, and Deo Quahao, kanilang draft picks during the season 50 draft, hindi pa makakalaro because of their commitments either sa MPBL or sa NCAA, no. So again, yung holdovers nila, Adrian Nocum, Jonard Clarito, Santi Santillan, Gian Mumuyak, and even Bo Belga, no. Notable performances last season, and si Bo Belga back after a case of astigmatism and vertigo, no, which forced him to miss a couple of games with the rain or shine. Now he's back, healthier, and makakatulong siya in terms of yung pagkipagbanggaan with the bigs of the league, with Junmar Fajardo and the rest of the yung mga top bigs in the PBA. And our fifth and last team na team to watch sa 50th season is Converge, no. And Converge during the tune-up games, no, very impressive, no. 4 wins and 1 loss, no. Yung kanilang kaisa-isang talo ay against rain or shine pa, no. And then after that defeat against rain or shine, tuloy-tuloy na yung pagpanalo ng Converge, and they even beat San Miguel, no, in a tune-up game. I believe the score was 114-99 with Juan Gomez Deliano playing well. Reportedly, no, maganda yung nilaro ni Juan Gomez Deliano dyan. And because of the talent na meron na itong Converge for this season, I believe na Converge will be a team to watch. And during the 49 season, no, 3 quarterfinal appearances, and with their lineup right now, may chance itong Converge to go deeper into the tournament, no, even a semi-final appearance for the 50th season. They have the potential to do that with Juan Gomez Deliano around. Si Juan Gomez Deliano, perhaps the most talented player in the draft, arguably, no. And he is showing it during the preseason, no, with his performance. Kaya niyang maging point guard, he can be a ball carrier, playmaker, and he can also make shots, no? And there was a game even, no, na he made a 4-point shot to win the tune-up game against Meralco. So again, like dun sa minention natin about Dalf Panopio, Juan Gomez Del Llano, not scared to take the big shots, and of course yung experience ni Juan Gomez Del Llano playing international basketball, very vital yon for Converge, no, as they try to uh, advance, no, to the semifinals for the first time in this 50th season. And of course, nandyan pa rin sila Justin Baltasar, Justin Aranya, the Just Twin Towers, quote unquote, and then Alex Stockton and Shawnee Winston. No? Shawnee Winston also playing well last season, especially during the Philippine Cup. Even sa tune-up games, he has been also providing the spark, making some clutch plays as well during the tune-up games. So very promising itong Converge, no, with that starting unit possibly, no, composed of Juan Gomez Del Llano, Justin Baltasar, Justin Aranya, Alex Stockton, and Shawnee Winston. Very intriguing, a lot of potential, and may pag-asa sila, no? I believe they have what it takes, no? They have what it takes to advance to the semifinals. But again, on paper pa lang yan, iba pa rin talaga yung totoong laban sa 50th season ng PBA. So yan ang ating 5 teams to watch. Of course, yung other teams like Barangay Ginebra, still a team to watch with Scotty Thompson around. Wala si Jamie Malonzo and LA Tenorio. So, aabangan din natin kung ano ang magiging resulta ng kampanya ng Ginebra with 2 of those players not around. So, marami actually teams to watch, but pumili lang tayo ng 5. But of course, andyan pa rin yung Ginebra with Coach Tim Cone vying for a title. Of course, San Miguel, no? The defending champions. Aabangan din natin yan. And Phoenix, mukhang nag-improve din with their with their bigs, no, na nakuha nila. And of course, you also have NLEX, who had that promising Philippine Cup campaign. Can they repeat that performance after finishing at second in the elimination round? Kaya ba nilang ulitin yan in this season's Philippine Cup? NLEX din, another team to watch. Marami pa dyan, no? Actually, lahat naman is a team to watch. But of course, we have to choose yung munang 5, no? But again, yan po, yung ating 5 teams to watch for the 50th season. And it's going to be an exciting one, no? With all the teams, no? Halos lahat ng teams nagpalakas, even yung Titan Ultra, no? Surrounding themselves with good players. They have a chance to also make it to the playoffs. So talagang it's going to be an interesting season, no? With these 5 teams to watch as well as the others, no? So yan yung ating aabangan for the coming season. Even Meralco also making some moves as well. So talagang it's going to be an interesting season itong coming PBA 50th season na will open on October 5. So yan, that concludes our video, our preview of the PBA 50th season. And of course, I'm Ruben Terrado. Consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and join us for the entire season, no? We will bring you interviews, news, and of course recaps over the course of the 50th season. And consider subscribing na rin to our YouTube channel. So again, thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.